Hey, what's up? I hope you all are doing well. I'm just going to get into this quickly. So, I pulled a couple cards already just to see. I did this reading last night. It was like on point. And I wanted to just see if I'm in the energy like I need to be today. And so, I'm going to turn this around. I pulled a couple cards at first. The first thing that came out was the Seven of Pentacles. And then it had the King of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, and then after that was the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So, I pulled some keywords too already. And so I'm feeling like you have been working on something and been building something. Okay. You may have been on a project, a passion project, or doing something on your own. And somebody doesn't like that. It's a male that doesn't like that. He wanted you guys to team up. Possibly for some of y'all, like, he wanted y'all to team up, and the word that keep coming to my mind is orgy. Okay, so this ain't gonna be for everybody, but it was one of the key words I saw. So somebody figured that it was gonna be some type of collaboration going on. Or there, you may not be working with someone or teaming up with someone because that's what they're into. And that's something you're not into. Okay. Or maybe this is what you're not understanding. Maybe you're the one that's not understanding why you're not working. Something didn't go as planned, and you're trying to understand why it's not coming together like you thought, and that's why it's not for the other end of that. That's why it's not coming together. It's because the person's not into that. I'm getting a vibe that you thought that this person was into that, and you're coming to find out, you're learning the truth that they're not. I'm assuming there's enough evidence for you to know that they're not they're not into that. Okay. Yeah. And this is good for them. This is a win for them. Okay. So for you, the person, which is probably the collective that's not into that, that's good for you. Okay. Because I can clearly see by these colors on this. This is the Five of Swords. Okay. Is it the Five of Swords? It's the Five of Swords. This person, I'm assuming that you've been through a lot. Somebody really is these two people, they're walking away. So maybe you have had a couple of situations or a couple of something that went on that tried to like really force you into something. Like I can kind of feel it, like they've been working really hard. But this is yellow. So we're talking 3D energy. This is the material world, the 3D. You coming from higher, you got this. You got this green on, so you coming from a higher place, from a higher dimension. Some of y'all may have maybe a ginger head person. Some of y'all might have ginger hair, okay? For some of y'all. But somebody has been weeping about this because they kind of threw something away. Yeah, they was walking and thinking like on a 3D level, and they shouldn't have been doing that. Okay, so far this is where we at. Okay, let me pull this down just a little bit more so you can see this. This is the order it's in. So we starting here. You've been working on some, persevering through something that you've been working on, or it may not be that you've been working on. You've been trying to maintain. Okay, and somebody was trying to get you to be in something that you are not okay with, and so there's no partnership there. You're not teaming up with some people, and that's good for you. Okay. There's some deception for sure, because anytime there's some type of situation like this, And that person's working hard. They're trying to deceive something. But yeah, that was one of the keywords I saw was orgy. Hold on. Where is it at? Right here. Uh-oh. So they exactly. So the victory is because this is Ace of Cups in reverse. Because they haven't been coming from a place of love. Somebody is not coming from the heart. They don't care. Somebody doesn't care about that type of stuff. They don't even believe in it. They don't believe in love.
And also get a thumbs up.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, I gotta show his little baby thumb. It be thumb. Anyways. So, I'll make this quick because I got things to do. So somebody might be trying to get you to be in a this is about their desires. I kind of just picked up on a couple of things. It's gonna be different for different people, but so you don't want to be involved in that anyway, because based on some of these words, like some of these, their health is in question. Okay, so somebody's health is in question. It's almost like a trap. Somebody's health is in question. So you don't want to be involved with that type of behavior. You don't want them demons on you when, you know. Because that's what that ultimately, I could tell you from, you know, what I know about life now, is that that's not of God at all. One never thought that it was, but it ain't. Okay, this came out like this. I'm going to put it back on it because I'm not exactly sure. I'm about to be done with this one quick though. So, stereotyping. So, that's what I'm going to say. So they figured like they may have figured, okay, I heard enough. Somebody may have figured that you, based off of other people in the past, that you would be still the same. You, some people have changed, by the way, too, and it's almost like they don't even think it's the same person because they're so much different than what they used to be. But you're supposed to grow. You're supposed to evolve. Okay, so Queen of Swords in reverse as well. Wow. Hold on, let me turn this just a bit. Wow. Wow, it's a Queen of Swords in reverse too. So this, wow. So King and Queen of Swords in reverse. So they lost this battle. They thought they lost it. Because one thing I noticed with the King and Queen of Swords. So this is deep. So first of all, the King of Swords is 3D. He's 2 and 3D. Some of y'all gonna understand. So he's at a lower dimension, period. The Queen of Swords is got some, and that's on his crown. He has no purple there. He's low. In this image of the Queen of Swords, she has yellow She has a little tiny bit of green. And she has red. So she can't come up past the fourth dimension. She only got her hands a little tiny bit in the fourth dimension. So these are lower natured people. So of course, that type of stuff would be inside of their energy field. I don't know if they thought that it was something different, but they don't have love in them. The Queen of Swords is not love. She doesn't have any love in her, because that's why she's in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. She's in reverse. There's no partner up with the King of Swords. That's a good thing. You didn't partner up with the King of Swords, and that's good. And the Queen of Swords, whoever this energy is, I was about to say a mother figure. Oh my God. I was about to say a mother figure. I was about to come out of my mouth. Okay. This older woman is supposed to be a mature woman. Then I have Three of Cups. I don't know if it was, the Three of Cups might have supposed to be in reverse, but let me see, 2, 4, 6. This is a good thing. This is some type of celebration amongst people for this. I don't do my cards this way. They feel weird. She celebrated too early. Somebody's been celebrating too early. So, you can pull a couple more cards. Somebody may have been celebrating a little bit too early. You might be warned to not be celebrating too much too. I'm kind of seeing that somebody might have been celebrating too early. Maybe they think that they had this. It wasn't. They wasn't looking at it correctly. Somebody's celebrating too early. Okay. I just want to kind of clarify these last ones. These last cards. I kind of don't think this is the right deck. Clarify these last couple of cards for me. I'm sorry, I don't be having the energy with it. Yeah, somebody celebrated too early. Alright, hold on. Hopefully it goes sideways. Three of Pentacles again. In reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse again. I'm trying to clarify these over here. So They wasn't looking at something, so somebody's been celebrating too early. They haven't been looking. Is that it? They haven't been looking at this correctly. They haven't been looking at this correctly. And you got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So no collaboration. And why wouldn't it be any? Why would it not be any equal give and take? That's falling on the. Somebody thought they was going to steal something. Page of Swords. Your energy and came back up, so they celebrated. They thought they had you. They had you right where they wanted you. Somebody named thought they had you right where they wanted you. Yeah. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright because they didn't win. Your energy came back up. So you got your energy then came back. You must have been sick because I see it here where it says sickness. It says screw, sickness, stereotype. So this is not something new. These people have done this before. Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Whatever this is has happened. This has been done before. It's just that you're the anomaly. You're not how it normally goes down. And somebody's depressed about this stuff. I've also seen the sun. It came out sideways. So it's something that you need to do. You need to focus on what you. Ten of Swords in reverse. These just falling just out. So whatever the betrayal is, it didn't stop you. You've been betrayed by something, but it didn't stop you. And so now you need to let go. 2, 4. That came out too easy. Something happened, and you're gonna have to let go, whatever that is. You're just gonna have to, but without you experience some darkness. All right. The reason why I say that is because it says without darkness there's no light. Let's see. Hold on. I'm about to just pull a couple from this deck. So somebody thought that you was going to be in a triangle, love triangle. You're supposed to partner up with some people, somebody all along trying to force you to partner up with some folks. Get you on board with what they do. And it didn't work out because you're not even, whoever you are, you might be a part of the 144,000. That's not your life. You don't live like that. And so, but they knew they had this in the back. King of Swords and the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. They thought they had it, and they thought that she's not love. This Queen of Swords doesn't have any love, and she has nothing to do with love. And so they thought they had this in a bag. Like they celebrated a little too early, but they weren't focused. They wasn't looking at something the right way. And they went off of, they were stereotyping it based off of what they were seeing. They weren't looking at it, folks. They weren't looking at it correctly. Right, here we go. Energy, because they thought that they had you gone. They thought they depleted you. Okay? But you're not going to work with them. And the Six of Pentacles is in reverse too. So this is some type of injustice, or they're trying to steal from you or something. Like you already know that either they stole from you, and it's right over that's why it's not going to be some coming together, because they either stole from you already or trying to. They're planning on like stealing from you, or trying to take from you, stealing your energy. Honestly, is because I'm coming back the other way. So they figured that you were spiritually bankrupt, or they stole like your energy. But your energy is coming back up. Okay, and so the Wheel of Fortune has changed, and you're going into a time of luxury, major luxury. The Sun card was in reverse. I mean, it wasn't in reverse. It was side. It came out sideways, so I left it sideways. Okay, because it kind of depends. You got to get over the betrayal. It's kind of affecting you a little bit, your happiness. But this also, he's kind of, somebody might be a little moody too. Might be the King of Swords. He's not really happy about this. Like somebody had a choice and they chose wrong type of energy. And you gotta let it go. Like playing possum. So anyways, and again, just clarifying this, they thought they stole your energy. This is like higher up stuff though. I could tell by these cards. That's the first one that came out of this deck. This is like my more spiritual deck. And then the Five of Music is gotta do a fire energy. It said dust thou art. Somebody, is it some type of death? I'm feeling like memories. So I'm feeling like somebody's thinking back. Something about some memories. Maybe someone passed on. Yeah, okay. So if somebody's having memories, somebody's really, really hurt about this. Somebody very hurt about what has taken place. They cannot believe it. They made a judgment call. It might have been a bad judgment call. Despair. But it's in reverse. Okay. It looked like it wanted to come out in the upright. Hold on. I found a new way to shuffle the card. So it might be a fire sign. I see fire. So this has to do with energy again. So somebody, you may have been sad too, but it might be a fire side because it's fire energy, which has to do with life force. So they were trying to take somebody's life force, have them sad and depressed, but it's reversing. Wheel of Fortune is reversing sickness. Because I seen the Architect card out there. Yeah, so somebody was trying to, as I'm looking at this a little bit different, so somebody was trying to have somebody inside of a love triangle. Somebody's jealousy. The jealousy card. I'm trying to show us. Remember, it's the jealousy card. The Three of Science. The sun is rising. So he just with his mama. So somebody's stuck to something based off this jealousy card. The masculine might have bounded himself to something or someone that is not. It's opposite. She's free, and her and the child is free. And he bounded himself to somebody, and this is why he's in a triangle. He's trying to make somebody else be in a triangle instead of knowing that they have to go. They have to let go. Okay? They have to let go of the person. The person, ooh, the analogy that I just got is like, this is deep too. So that was the Passage card, Six of Science. So this is about intellect. So it's something that you didn't really even understand or know, that somebody was with the jealousy card and the Passage. So it was something that you had to learn and know about, some information that you needed. You go to Sun twice. I'm looking at the Sun. I see the Sun on both of these cards, the jealousy and the Passage card. These are of Science. So Sun is rising. So first the Sun was low on a Passage card. Somebody's trying to hide somebody's light, trying to dim their light. It was because they were jealous, so they were trying to dim their light. But you have to get some information. It's coiling up like a light, like hair, like a light. But somebody bound themselves to something else, and they wanted you to be. So they bound themselves to a woman or something, or some type of something, and they wanted you to be stuck too. They didn't want you to move on because they made a bad decision, but that's not even your vibe. That's not your flow. You don't do things like that. Yeah, you don't. That's not your vibe. You don't play that. So, and then the other person wants to like be you. Like still, it's that Queen of Swords. She wants to like act like pretend to be you and have you in the background, like dim your light. I know I'm on to something. They want to dim your light, have you in the background, like while the other person pretends to be you. I don't know if this is that, but when I say that, I'm talking about something else. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it kind of there. And then, the next one was Man in Painting. So, meanwhile, you're in, while the tides, like things have been rough, you've still been in creative energy. So it's got to do with energy. Somebody thought they stole your life force. They celebrated too fast. They thought that you were finished. But you kind of, it looks like you healed from this because you, even though orange is, so you've had some issues with lower chakras too. But on top of that, though, but ultimately the main part of your body, you are dealing with higher dimensional stuff. And then, so they were like trying to have you, or trying to say, or have you in some type of triangle, but it wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work because that's not who you are. Alright. So, so you're not collaborating with some people. Okay? You need to let something go. But again, they were trying to dim your light. This is obvious with the Passage and Jealousy card. And somebody's like really sad about this because they cannot believe it. They knew they had this in the bag. They did. They just knew they had you stuck. And it's just so not true. So, so just be mindful. Be aware of individuals. Okay. Okay, contentment. You can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Suddenly remember, I am right here, resting in God. So this is something, so this is an oracle card. I'm going to pull 3. So whatever this has been, this is something that, it was very old, that everyone knew. Like, I said everyone knew. Why did I say everyone knew? So this is something that people knew about. You may not have been aware of something, but this is something that others kind of knew about. I can tell you right now by the energy of what I'm seeing. So by what I'm seeing, I'm telling you now, they're trying to, there's some individuals that are trying to, they're trying to keep a cycle going. Okay. I see the Wheel of Fortune was out there, so they're trying to keep a cycle going. I didn't see anything about any cycle as far as the world, but it's some type of cycle that had been going on. I can tell you in the energy, they have been trying to keep it going. I'm telling you, I know this. Perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It is the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Okay, so contentment and perfectionism. And compassion. Companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. So you may have been alone for a while, and divine timing. That's the last one. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. Okay, so you probably trust. So yeah, you've been working on something too, and which is why it's a vision here, and whatever it is about to come to fruition. It may be for some of y'all about to happen, and so you got this male that has been trying to attach itself to the project or to what you got going on, and because he knows, that it's about to pop off for you because it didn't happen the other way that they knew that it would. This person may have been trying to stop you for some years now, but they know that they can no longer stop you. Okay, and so if they were stopping you at first, and you're not about to partner up and team with them, and that's a victory for you because they don't have nothing to do with love. They have no good intentions, and he may be attached to the Queen of Swords. Either they were working as a team, so they may have been working as a team. You may or may not have even known that. Okay, and they celebrated too soon because they figured that they had all of this on lock. Like whatever plans they had, they figured that it was all on lock, but it's in God's hands. They weren't looking at it. They weren't focused and looking at the bigger picture. And maybe you need to focus a little bit more yourself. Don't worry about that. Let it go. Okay? Don't worry about what has happened. And then we got, I started over here, 3 of Pentacles, so it clarified it, that you're not about to work with them because they're going to try to steal from you. That's really it. Their plan is to steal from you. Okay, and multiple ways, but a lot of things they want to do is steal your energy. They're trying to, they were energy harvesting off of you, or maybe they're not able to anymore, but they wanted to continue doing so. They wanted you to allow them to steal your energy. They thought you were some type of idiot and thought that you're okay with people stealing your energy. Okay, but your energy is up and you're on defense. Like you're a little bit defensive. Like I see the sword for the Page of Swords. Like you're creative, your energy is coming up, and they're not about to be able to deal with that. The Wheel of Fortune is here. So if you was going through a trial period of misfortune, that's over because you got the Nine of Pentacles here. So you coming from misfortune or a lack of energy into a lot of energy. But I see the Sun card was sideways, and it wasn't in reverse. It was like sideways. So I guess you have a choice to make, maybe to let something go, let the betrayal go. Okay. For some of you, you may have think someone betrayed you that may not have. And they're going to have to come with a story. They're going to have to tell you something. Okay? Because right now they're looking like the bad guy. But then again, they may have. Maybe, it wasn't their full idea, whatever. But a lot of this happened because of jealousy. Somebody is stuck with something or with someone. Okay? And they didn't want you to go forward. They didn't want you to learn. Okay, we do kind of have to go through this to go forward. You have to go through it, and it might be a fire sign. Also, I see some water out here, but it's a fire sign involved. And this is the star, so it's not Earth. Is it air? Maybe an air sign as well. A fire and air sign. And water. I see some water out here too. So of course it can go for, I'm like really, I don't really deal with that. Oh, this sign, because anybody could be any sign going through something. But, so we're dealing with divine timing, whatever this is. Because when you have in situations like this, Usually somebody is kind of in the way. You know what I mean? So whatever this is that you're coming out of, I'm gonna say that God knows and God got you. That's ultimately what I would say. So, anyways, if you like this reading, go ahead on and hit that subscribe button. Give me a like, or just tune in when you see it again when it pops back up. All right. Well, until then, have a good one, y'all.